Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Their comforts of home. Their comforts of home when we're on our adventures, we're in that truck.
A West Fargo woman needs your help tracking down her truck that she says was stolen. On top of that, important things were inside of that truck, like her purse, cell phone, and even medical records. But it's not so much these things that she's worried about. It's the irreplaceable memorabilia that was left inside. Valley News Team's Melanie Palmer has more on what this truck meant to the family and how they're hoping you can help.
Everybody has their sob story, and mine's my missing truck and everything that was in it.
To Tina Hoff and her 4 kids, this isn't your average Suburban, but rather,
we firmly believe that every day is an adventure. I try to make memories, and that's what we have in the truck.
A place to make precious memories. But she says that all changed last week. It happened here on 3.5 Avenue East in the Brookwood Trailer Court neighborhood in West Fargo. Tina says she ran into her house for less than a minute to pick up her daughter, and when she came back out, she saw someone speeding away in her Suburban.
It was literally that quick.
But Tina admits she did leave the keys in the truck.
They're sitting in the cup holder.
And now Tina is trying to get her truck back, but more importantly, the sentimental souvenirs that were left inside.
I have drawings and pictures that each of my kids have made for me that at picking up after school, I just love it. And so, oh, okay, so we put it up in the truck.
Not to mention the medical equipment she says is needed for her daughter, who is diabetic.
Lots of supplies, testing strips, and they're not cheap. And we kept extras in the truck.
And her kids want it back too. She says it was like a second home to them.
I wanted my car back because it had my favorite hoodie in it and my favorite toys.
We stopped by the West Fargo Police Department to see if they have any leads on suspects. They tell us they're still investigating the incident, but want to remind everyone,
when you get out of your vehicle, to always turn it off and lock it.
Lieutenant Gustafson tells us he believes this was a random incident and the public does not need to be scared. But as for Tina and her family,
if you see it, know that it's ours and bring it back.
They're hoping they can take more adventures in this Suburban down the road. In West Fargo, Melanie Palmer, Valley News Live.
That truck in particular is a black 2001 Chevy Suburban with painted flames on the side. It has North Dakota license plates and some stickers on the back window that read, "Keep calm, chive on," and "Ride free, Levi." If you have seen this truck, Tina is asking you to contact the West Fargo Police Department. Also, if you need help with an issue, please give us a call on our whistleblower hotline, and we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it. Please call 701-237-6576 and leave your tip. A member of our investigative team will then get on the case and go to work to expose the truth. We're also following a developing story tonight for you out of Stutsman County, where a search for a baby in a truck is underway. According to Stutsman County Sheriff Chad Kaiser, a mother along with her child were last seen in the Jamestown area about 4 days ago. It wasn't until sometime this morning that the mother was found, and that's when the search for the baby and truck started. Here's a picture of the missing baby. Sheriff Kaiser says it's unknown how long that child has been missing without its mother. The mother is currently in custody of the Carrington Police Department for unknown reasons. Family members are still searching for this truck believed to be related in the case. That truck is described to be a purple and silver older model Ford with license plates that say "My Grape." Be sure to stick with Valley News Live throughout the evening as more information becomes available on this developing story. And breaking news for you now out of Devil's Lake. Police released the name of the person killed in an officer-involved shooting. The man is identified as 26-year-old Daniel Fuller of Devil's Lake. Police say Thursday afternoon, officers responded to a call of a suspicious suspect. They found a person matching the suspect's description in the Southview State's trailer court. An officer's gun fired during that struggle as police tried to take the person into custody, resulting in the suspect's death. One officer is now on standard administrative leave, while the North Dakota Bureau of Criminal Investigation looks into the shooting. Now on to some new information on a tragic story we've been following for you out of West Fargo. After submitting a request to the city of West Fargo, Valley News Live has learned the 6-year-old boy who drowned in a retention pond last week has been identified as David Lagu Lamo. The boy's body was pulled from the pond last Friday near the 2900 block of 5th Street West after a 3-hour search. Officials say the retention pond was about 12 feet deep in the middle. And the start to the weekend is looking good for now. Robert, we hear we may be dealing with some strong storms and also some warm weather. What can you tell us?
Yeah, some dangerous heat and severe weather possible over the weekend. Right now, though, generally quiet, albeit a bit breezy across the region. Mild temperatures to warm temperatures into the 70s and low 80s. Breezy conditions, as mentioned, those winds at times gusting over 20 miles per hour. Those winds tomorrow gusting well over 30 miles per hour. Right now, just a few clouds out there. Underneath those few clouds, we did have a few showers earlier across parts of southeastern North Dakota. Those have since rapidly dissipated, leaving us with some quiet, breezy conditions. Here in Fargo, I think we rise a couple more degrees as we head towards the 7 o'clock hour and then start the slow fall into the upper 70s by 9 o'clock. As mentioned, some dangerous heat as we head through the day on Saturday night on into Sunday morning, the first of potentially 2 rounds of severe weather to wrap up the weekend. And we will detail all of that coming up in just a few minutes.
Sounds good. Thanks, Robert.
Yep.
Also, make sure you can get the forecast when you need it with the latest version of the Valley News Live Storm Team Weather app. You'll get your forecast as well as the weather alerts on the go to help you plan your day and also, of course, to keep your family safe. Be sure to download the latest version for free so you don't miss any important alerts. Just search VNL Weather in your app store. Grand Forks police need your help finding Joseph Bruce Sr. Joseph was reported missing by his family on July 3rd and has not been in contact with his family since June 25th. That's the same day he was last seen in Devils Lake, North Dakota. Joseph is 38 years old. He's a Native American man, around 6'1", 200 pounds with brown eyes and black hair. If you know where Joseph may be, call police. And Fergus Falls police need your help identifying a man who was trespassing at the Regional Treatment Center. Take a look. Authorities tell us no trespassing signs are posted and any violators will be cited. Parts of the treatment center are being demolished and police want people to stay out of the area for their own safety. So anyone with information about this young man in a Corona tank top is urged to call police at the number on your screen. That number is 218-332-5504. A Fargo man was taken to the hospital and then cited for DUI after a motorcycle crash this morning. Authorities say it happened just before 1 on the 52nd Avenue exit ramp on I-29. 42-year-old Tyson Shade failed to take the curve, went into the ditch and then hit a pole before rolling. His Harley does have extensive damage and he was seriously hurt. His exact blood alcohol content level during the crash is not being released at this time. This week's Valley's Most Wanted is also 31-year-old Kevin Braun. Police are looking for him on a probation violation for drug paraphernalia. Be sure to call your local police if you have any information on Braun. A UPS truck was rear-ended today in West Fargo. Authorities responded to 47th Avenue West and Cheyenne Street for an injury accident. That's when 44-year-old Ryan Munson was driving northbound in his pickup when he rear-ended a UPS truck, which was stopped in traffic and waiting to turn. The driver of the UPS truck was not hurt during the accident. Munson, however, was brought to the hospital and is expected to be okay, but was issued a citation for care required. For the next 10 days, Detroit Lakes is going to be full of events that you won't want to miss out on. That's because today is the first day of the 83rd Detroit Lakes Water Carnival. It goes all the way until July 15th. From the food to activities all across the board, there will be something that everyone can take part in, especially if you're looking for something fun to do with your family this weekend. For a full schedule of events, head on over to our website and then click on this story. Making sure there are enough people keeping an eye on you and your kids at the pool. Later on Valley News Live at 6, we'll tell you what's being done to get enough lifeguards at area pools so that you can feel safe. And with the need to fill jobs, find out why employers are opting to give ex-felons a second chance.